You're tuned into Visions, a business and community affairs program designed to encourage and promote entrepreneurship in Central Alabama.
Thanks for tuning in to another edition of Visions. Excited to be with you and excited about our guest who's come back to be with us. He's always got great, relevant, and timely information. Chancellor Dr. Carl A. Stockton, Chancellor of Auburn University at Montgomery. Chancellor, thanks for coming back to be with us again.
Thank you, Cedric, for inviting me back.
Excellent. We're always excited to talk to you. You are doing tremendous work and things here in the region, and so you come back periodically to give us an update, and you gave us our key points that we're going to talk about in the time that we have. But one of the things that we've noticed that we've seen on campus and in the area is tremendous growth. Your enrollment has grown exponentially.
Yes, we're excited about that. Last time I was here, remember I talked about our vision and my vision about opening doors for students and allowing those students to come into college and graduating. This semester, we have the largest enrollment since fall 2012 at 5,212 students.
Wow.
And yeah, we're excited. I always have to laugh because the students complain that they have to park a little bit further out. There's an area called the Duck Pond, and they have to walk 5 minutes to class, you know. But I just laugh and said, welcome to college, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, we grew, we brought in 2,666 new students from January through this year, through December. Which is a record in terms of new students coming
this year.
in this year. So we gauged it January, spring, summer, and then now into fall. And so we brought 2,666 students in. And from fall to fall, we had a 6.5% increase. So we're enjoying the students. I enjoy seeing students on campus, and it's a fun time.
Wow. Well, we are just really excited about that. We got our graphic that we're going to go to just to show what we're talking about there on the screen. So 5,212 students in the fall of 2018?
Yes.
Okay.
We grew almost 1,000 students since I arrived here
awesome.
2.5 years ago.
And even on your residence halls, you're just full to the brim.
Yes,
105%.
Yes, and it is. I said 105%. It is 105%. We had to literally bring in some new beds and convert single rooms into doubles and doubles into triples. And we still had over 100 students that we had to work with the community in Montgomery to accommodate their housing. I'm having dialogue with Auburn about the possibility of another residence halls to try to accommodate our growth for the future. So it's a fun time.
Well, now speaking of growth and ranking, so tell us about this U.S. News and World Report ranking.
Yes. So for the second year in a row, we were ranked as one of the top comprehensive regional institutions in the South by U.S. News and World Report.
Wow. And
you know, for me, the rankings are important, but what's more important are the factors that go into the rankings, graduation rates and retention rates. And so our graduation rate went up by 5% from last year. Our retention rate went up from year to year. And so this year we're ranked number 22 for overall quality of undergraduate teaching, the best in the River region, I have to say, as Chancellor, and number 38 for public institutions in the South. So that's a good start, but I want to see those factors increase. I want to see more students walk across that stage.
Well, what our graphic on the screen echoes what you just said. Nationally ranked number 22 in undergraduate teaching, number 38 best public universities. Excellent.
We're excited about that.
Very, very, very nice. Now, the Reader's Choice Award.
Yes. So, you know, we this past summer, every summer, this community has the Reader's Choice Award. And we were ranked number 1, both for Montgomery and Autauga, Elmore County, for the best college/university in the region. And it's exciting because it tells me that our community supports Auburn University of Montgomery and all the good things that we're doing. And there were 200,000 votes in that readers poll. And I won't say it on TV, but we beat some of the bigger institutions in this region. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay, all right.
Not to get myself in trouble.
That's right, that's right. Yeah. Well, we are proud and very excited. Now, one of the other things that you've been doing a whole media campaign about it, is your scholarships.
Yes. So this past year we gave $5.8 million in scholarships. And as you probably have seen, we have the Opportunity Scholarship, the Transfer Scholarship, and the Military Scholarship. This coming year, for next fall, we're going to increase scholarships by an additional $2 million for students. And you know, our opportunity scholarships is $1,000 for a 18 ACT and a 2.5 GPA for students that come out of high school that probably didn't apply themselves. But we have other scholarships. The higher the grade point average, the higher their ACTs, the more money they qualify for.
Wow.
And then we have the transfer scholarships that started about a year ago, and we're working with our two-year colleges, community colleges, so once the students finish their associate's degree, they can transfer to AUM and get that $1,000 scholarship or more money depending on their GPA. And then several months ago we started the military scholarship. And we're capping that at $250 per credit hour for all active duty military, National Guard, Reserve, their spouses, and qualified dependents.
Wow.
And yesterday we celebrated Veterans Day on our campus.
That's right.
And you probably saw on the news that we had reserve parking now for Purple Hearts.
Saw that.
And so we announced that as well. And so we hope that our military will take advantage of that. And it's kind of our way to thank the men and women of the armed service for keeping us free here in the United States and risking their lives for us.
Well, now speaking of military, now didn't you have a military-oriented family scholarship that you're offering also?
Yes, that's the one I was talking about.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So what we say military family scholarship. So if you have, for example, an active duty military person, their spouse or dependent children also can qualify for that $250 capped tuition.
Okay.
And that's capped because the federal government caps their, reimburses them up to $250. So basically, if they get that reimbursement from the federal government, plus we cap it, it's pretty much a free tuition for them.
Awesome, awesome opportunity for military families and ability to go forward in their continuing education, advanced education. Now you've got agreements that you've done with some institutions.
Yes, so we just recently signed a two-year transfer agreement with Trenum Community College, and President Mullerlin has been great. So that we actually work with the students at the two-year colleges and help them align their academic programs so that when they transfer to a four-year, hopefully Auburn, Montgomery, that they won't lose credits. And we have something called an articulation agreement and concurrent enrollment. So for example, if a student wants to be a nurse and they start out at Trenum and they take the courses, and there's a few undergraduate courses that Trenum don't have, they can either take that course online with AUM or come to campus and take that course, but they're still Trenum students until they graduate, and then they can transfer. And so it's kind of a seamless agreement. We did the same thing with Lauren B. Wallace Community College down in Andalusia.
Right.
And we're in the process of working with Southern Union as well. And so those are all kind of exciting times to continue that pathway for students.
Well, you mentioned, I want to go back to what you just said. You mentioned, you know, for example, someone coming to one of your nursing programs, and as far as academic programs, you found out, you noted that some of your strongest programs are in the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, and that you have a 100% job placement rate for your medical laboratory sciences program.
Yes, yes. So the College of Health Sciences is growing, and as you remember last time I was here, we got a master's in nursing.
Right.
This coming next fall, we're starting a doctorate in nursing, and our medical science lab has a 100% job placement rate.
Wow.
When these students finish. So parents out there, if you're looking for an area like I did, make sure your son or daughter has a job when they get out. That's one area. Our nursing program has a 90% job placement rate even before they graduate, while they're doing their internship. So it's an exciting time for the nursing and medical science program.
Well, now, and so you want to show that you're well-rounded. Not only do you do nursing program, but you're preparing K through 12 educators. So you said 90% of your teacher education students land jobs within 3 months.
Yes, yes. It's a great. The students are excited that they spent 4 or so years getting that degree, and they know they have a job waiting for them. And let me just brag for a minute, because just recently we got our what we call a teacher ed report card from the state, and what that means is all students who want to be certified teachers have to take what's known as the praxis exam.
I heard about
It's
that.
a national exam, and our students in education on the teaching and learning, they call it the pedagogy part, had a 100% pass rate the first time they took the test.
Is that
Yes,
right?
yes, and so higher than the state average.
Wow.
And so hopefully we're preparing quality teachers, and many of them stay here in the river region, and we kind of hope that they will do great things when they get out in the community.
Wow. Well, speaking of education, of course, we had, I guess you can call it a crisis with our BTW Magnet program, and I saw you supporting Dr. Starks over at BTW Magnet School, High School, and so you've entered into a partnership with them.
Yes, yes, and so, and I have to give credit to Dr. Val Winkleman. She's kind of in charge of our fine arts program at the university. When we first heard of the fire that happened, we reached out. She came to me and said, Chancellor, can we do something with working with BTW? So we reached out to Dr. Starks, and we offered free use of several of our facilities, because many of their facilities, you know, got destroyed in the fire.
Right.
So we're allowing them to use our theater for production free of charge. Our pianos, if they come in and have their, you know, performance. Our TV studio. Our photography class, our media class, our computer labs, and we are giving the students at BTW special ID cards so they can check out materials from the university library.
Excellent.
So it's a great program. We're happy to do it, and we've been a 20-year partner with BTW. So.
Excellent. All right, well, Chancellor, we got about 1 minute. We want to make sure that we include our NCAA sports bullet here, and so tell us about that as you're advancing through the NCAA.
Yes, so this past July, on Friday, July 13th,
Yeah.
I received a call from the NCAA moving us to the third and final year of the NCAA process. So in less than a year, hopefully next fall, 2019, we'll be a full member of Division II athletics, and it's created a lot of excitement in our community, and I can't wait to see that happen, and we'll let you know when that does.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, you are really doing great things. We're very excited about the work that you're doing in the community, and I would go into some of the speakers that you have for your commencement and who you're going to have for your commencement, but we're just out of time, so we just want to say thanks for coming to be with us on the program. We're going to continue to invite you back because you're really doing tremendous work. Congratulations to you on the growth and expansion of the university, and that's going to do it for us on this segment with AUM Chancellor Dr. Carly Stockton. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.